100,000 VC is on the line this week as you vote for your top play of Season 5.
Yo, Jason, did you always know? Did you always know?
Can I get that one?
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Mr. Clutch out there with Lu Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. Doris, in your opinion, how does Lu Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Lu Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Here's Oklahoma City. Pass to Giddey. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Sharp. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one goes long. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a three-point game. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Holmgren with it, working on Nurkic, and he gets it to go.
I mean, length and skill, and Holmgren has a lot of both.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Winslow. The shot. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Winslow. And so he makes both from the line.
I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points last game. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. Shot clock at 5. Right side, Dort. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. He can, and for the Thunder, Doris, they are so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now, here's Nurkic. Last time, 14 points for him. Winslow, the pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball over. Here's Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
his first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
The Thunder leading by 3. Now here's Giddey. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Dort against Winslow. Three-pointer, Lillard. No good on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Dort. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Grant. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Justice Winslow. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Joe's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Lillard. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thybulle. Passes it to Sharp. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And the pass to Joe. Here's Mr. Clutch. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Thybulle, the pass to Little. Thybulle with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Little. A 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams for 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Eubanks. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Eubanks, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Here's Mr. Clutch. And here is Williams. Defended by Thybulle. Here's Joe. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
20 feet out. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. From Portland. We're back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Josh Giddey. Ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. An intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Pass to Giddey. Here is Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Williams. 5 on the clock. Over Little. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Trailblazers leading by 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The pass to Giddey. Here's Joe. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Williams from outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Sharp, the pass to Thybulle. Now, here's Sharp. Fires the 3. Here's Eubanks. His last outing, he had 8 points. Another shot. And it's Sharp missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Here's Nurkic, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Nurkic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here is Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. There's Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
He hits the second from the line. 17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Here's Eubanks. Lays it up off the glass. Eubanks got 5 points so far.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort?
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He got... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Thunder trailing by 10. Pass to Giddey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giddey's got the first basket of the third quarter for Oklahoma City. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Inside. Good. Nice job down low. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Passes to Winslow. Grant down low. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Mr. Clutch. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Winslow. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Holmgren. Nurkic can't hit.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Count it. And it's 9 points for Mr. Clutch.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sharp, the pass to Winslow. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Good on both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
Back to Lillard. He kicks it to Grant from 12 feet out. Portland again missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Giddey the pass to Mr. Clutch. And that one is hammered home.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Lillard finds Winslow down low. Here's Watford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Mr. Clutch. For the tie, Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness this coaching staff has got to be thrilled to see from Pokusevski. You're a 7-footer. You've got all the offensive skills. Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Clutch. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Sharp. Now Winslow. Portland moving the ball around. The fader. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Thibault on the wing. Passes it to Sharp. They could use a bucket. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Mr. Clutch has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Allen outside. The pass to Sharp. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Portland no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Williams. Pass to Joe. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Williams. Terrific swat. Here's Thibault. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
That free throw, no good. Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. He's off on the second. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Really left alone that time. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Allen outside. Here's Eubanks. Yep, that one goes in there. Eubanks got his third bucket of the night.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Giddey the pass to Mr. Clutch. It's stolen by Little. Pass to Sharp. He dishes it to Little. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 9. Here's Eubanks. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 7. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Oklahoma City leading by 7. So the Thunder 5 right now. Mr. Clutch out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Now, here's Sharp. Giddey defending. Shoots the 3. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Sharp.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sharp. Then for the Thunder, Mr. Clutch comes in for Pokusevski. And it's Williams in for Josh Giddey. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Shoots over Winslow. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 13-point game. Here's Grant. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Stolen by Grant. Thybulle with the ball. Over in the corner, Lillard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their third. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Hey, need some help?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. All right, let's go!
You got it, you got it. Come on, man. Look at the clock! Hey, right here! Watch it! Don't worry.
Hey, don't forget the clock now. Shoot that, shoot that.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Hands up, hands up.
Oh, you better shoot that.
That's good.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yo, set it up! Ball, huh?
Hey, bring him up.
Can't play with me.
Way to take the score.
Right here. Pick. Switch. Hey, help. Box out. Put your hands up. You all day.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Graham.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. Clock at 2. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. One of the best parts of All-Star Weekend, the Rising Stars game. MP will be in it this year.
Yes, he will. And that game is so much fun to watch. The future of the NBA on full display, and MP is a huge part of it. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Now here's Dort. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Your bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's Ingram. 23 points his last outing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he makes it.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Dort against Ingram. Pass to Daniels. Here's Valanciunas. Ingram on the wing. McCollum with it. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Now here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. Valanciunas covering. Back to Dort. To the middle. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Daniels misses. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Dort with it. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Nance, he's checked in for Williamson. That's good from Dort.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Ingram. Nance outside. Now McCollum. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. So you talk about Lou Dort. What has he done to become more comfortable, Brad?
Well, I think the challenge was there in front of him, B.A. He had that playoff appearance where he was unguarded, and he's proving not to other people but to himself that he's capable of knocking down shots from that kind of range.
Here's Joe. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Holmgren. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Down low. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Dort. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Joe. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
And here's Ingram. Here's Daniels. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Joe. Now here's Dort. Over Ingram. No luck on that one. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Daniels. Here's Nance. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Thunder with a lead. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
We've got Luguentz Dort, and it's man in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Joe. Back to man. Here's Mr. Clutch. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. To the inside. Dort's shot is good. So Dort's got 7.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's McCollum. Outside Ingram. Now Williamson. The fadeaway. And too long on the shot.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The 3 from Valanciunas. Joe grabs the miss. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Shoots it from the high post. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. To the paint. Here's Williamson. No good with a layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
Here's Joe. Back to man. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Back to man, inside. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He picked up 16 points, and his shot was looking pure from downtown and from the line. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak. using it as motivation. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Here's Mann with the 10-footer. Off the left rim and out.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Here's Daniels. His last outing, he had 18 points. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
In that game, they were the enforcer.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. New Orleans has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Daniels in a 2-guard.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Well, New Orleans shooting around 53%, a nice number. This for the tie! And that's 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 8.
So great to see Zion Williamson out on the wing and coming down the lane. That's a guy hard to stop on a fast break.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Pass to Dort, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Valanciunas, and Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Finally, they have a chance to grab the lead. They haven't been in front all game.
And you really need to seize opportunities like this.
Outside Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Poke loose. Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McCollum. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Dort. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans in the lead. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
New Orleans has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Now Ingram. He's got 6. Valanciunas down low. Up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And punishing inside, Valanciunas getting room to do damage.
Pass to Joe to the inside. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Ingram. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. And that one good. And now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Timeout called. The Thunder. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. McCollum finds Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Shoots over Holmgren. Valanciunas can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Down low. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 6.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Daniels. Back to Jones. And here's Valanciunas. Count it. Valanciunas has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Now here's McCollum. He's closely guarded. Outside Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado. Oklahoma City trailing. They've got Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
They get it back. Here's Ingram. No good on the shot.
Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Joe, defended by Jones. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. To take the lead. Oklahoma City to rebound. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Outside Jones. Pass to Daniels. Floats one up. It's not going to go for him. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren, covered by Williamson. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Jones. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. And it's rejected.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for the Pelicans. On defense, the Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And that one's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
To the wing, right side. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer, no good.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Joe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Daniels, that one's true. And the Pelicans lead by 2. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
New Orleans calls timeout.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ingram against Dort.
They get it again.
Valanciunas, no good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. Up and over McCollum. That one off the back iron and out. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Dort outside from downtown. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. His first shot attempt. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Daniels. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. Joe grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Covered by Williamson. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and they take the lead. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're down by 2. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And this is the kind of player who never stops working on his game. Offensively, Valanciunas has expanded out to the three-point line, adding something every season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Dort outside. Some solid defense from Ingram. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
McCollum's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
New Orleans has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's McCollum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's McCollum. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans cleared away.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And the line is somewhere Zion spends a lot of time. So unless the stakes are thrown off, he can do this.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Dort against Ingram. Back to Dort. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. From deep. Can't knock in the 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Now you're coming down the stretch. You got to get the ball into your scorer's hands. Somebody's going to make the right decision, and that guy is C.J. McCollum. You know, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 5. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Here's Joe. Can't connect. And so the Pelicans take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.